Hey, are you thirsty for some inspiration and good energy? Why not sip on a piping hot cup of spiritual tea? If you want to get the real life juice, sip and listen to the podcast with Mama Goose. Hi, it's Valerie. Welcome to the Mama Goose show, where we are here to let's talk real talk. And today I have a show for you today that is going to be filled with a lot of information. So I hope that I am going to suggest that you get your notebook and your pen ready, because today we are talking about finances, right? A lot of us could use some help in our finances. I'm just saying, I know for the truth, me, myself, yes, I can use some help. And so today, my guest, hallelujah, thank you, Jesus. She said yes to me, and she is here to bring you guys some information on your finances. I don't have all the particulars, but she does, because she's the expert. I'm not. So I want you guys to get prepared and welcome she's not only a dear sister of mine, she's a dear friend. I love her. And I want you guys to meet none other than financial strategist Donna Gorman. And I'm bringing her into the studio. Hey, Donna.
Hello. Thank you so much for having me, Valerie.
Oh, man. Thank you for saying yes. I am looking forward to this particular episode. Well, part one of our financial literacy during the month of June. And I want to just thank you for taking the time out of your schedule to be our guest today, and to be our guest on June the 28th. Yes. Right?
Yes.
June 28th.
Yes.
I want to say thank you. I can't thank you enough. But nonetheless, I know who you are, but I am going to allow you to just, give our listeners, our viewers, just a little brief history on my dear sister, my dear friend, my financial strategist, Donna Gorman.
Thank you, lovely lady. I really, truly appreciate this opportunity to share this with you, because this is helping me with part of my vision. Because as she said, my name is Donna Gorman. I have been in this business for probably about 4 to 5 years now. I am licensed with the state of Georgia, and we are governed by FINRA. And that's the financial police. I got into this business because growing up, and my parents, they did not know a lot of this stuff that I have learned in the past 4 to 5 years. Therefore, since they didn't know it, they didn't teach it down to me and my sister and I. And a lot of people, I realized that a lot of our people, and a lot of people in general, don't know this information. And you can't do what you don't know. And we know the Bible says, my people perish for the lack of knowledge. So today is just going to be a little, it's going to be like a high overview, a high intro of just what me and my company does. I am with Transformation Financial Group. And our goal is to help people secure and have better futures. And today I'm going to share my screen with you. Do I have screen share, Valerie? Yes, I do.
All right. Okay. Tell me when you are ready. I think you can. We're going to share your screen. You see that?
Share screen.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Can you see that? Now I can't see me. Are you able to see that?
I can't see it yet, because I still see benefits.
Still see me. Okay. Oh, let me try. Oh, window and share. I shared the wrong thing. How about now?
Not a problem. Here we go.
All right. So today, Okay, so today we're just going to go over some of the benefits of having an actual financial coach. I know a lot of people may have children, or they may all themselves may have played a sport. You play softball, you're going to have a coach. You play football, you're going to have a coach. And last but not least, you go to church. Really, our pastors are like our spiritual coaches. But one thing I found out that people, one of the things, money, which is very important in our lives because money answers everything. But a lot of people do not know, or haven't even considered the thought of having an actual financial coach. So we're going to go over some benefits of having a financial coach. Let's see if I can get my screen to work. Right there we go. And as I said, I am with Transformation Financial, and we assist people planning today for a better tomorrow. I have an office located in Alpharetta, and as of now, due to COVID, I am doing a lot of work from home and on Zoom. But we do help individuals and small businesses with financial needs. And there are some main benefits of obtaining a personal financial coach. One is getting clarity around where all your money is going. I mean, I've sat down with countless numbers of people who, they thought they had this much money coming in, but not really, because you're spending so much money going out. And one of the major things is Starbucks. Starbucks is getting rich on a lot of people, and it's not that cheap. But when you're trying to pinch your pennies, you have to look at every aspect of where your money is going and who it's going to. And then understanding the numbers around why you're in debt. I mean, we help teach people. We actually sit down with people and go over all of this. But a lot of people, they're in the position where they need to understand why they're in debt. Uncovering areas where your money is flying out the window. For instance, like I said, Starbucks. Overcoming your fear of handling finances. When you have somebody in the trenches with you, coaching you and helping you, we try to alleviate that fear of handling your finances. A lot of times people get divorced. Several women have been in marriages to where the husband was the one handling all the finances, and unfortunately, if he's out the picture, maybe from an untimely death, or maybe it doesn't work out, but they're left with handling the whole house, all of their household finances, and that can be a fearful situation. Addressing misconceptions around how to handle money. That should say money. Coming to an agreement for married couples on how to handle finances together. And I'm not sure if everybody knows, but the number one reason for divorce is money, finances. And also getting a plan on how to buy a first home, pay off debt, and be financially independent. Learn how to plan for your financial future. Have a healthy relationship with money. There's countless of people in the United States do not have a healthy relationship with money. To be confident and aware and responsible with your personal money management. These are some of the benefits of having a personal financial coach. Now, there's a difference between a financial coach and a financial advisors. Now there's very few financial coaches, which at the end I'm going to plead, if you know anybody who may want to learn, come in and learn how to do what I'm doing, because it's so many people that need our help. But when the pandemic started, we all saw the lines, and we all, may know people that had to be in the lines for food, people who didn't have money for, say, the next month's rent. That's part of what a financial coach will do. What I do with my company, we sit down, we help people get together emergency funds, but we'll go through that bit later. But there is a difference between the two. Whoop, messed up my screen. But there is a difference between a financial coach and a financial advisor. A lot of times, the financial advisors, they deal with, say, stock items. I don't want to say stock stuff, but like stuff that are tied to the market. And I've messed up my screen. Let me see. Hold on. There we go. So the difference between the two is that financial advisors, they typically work for companies that have certain products to offer you, like stocks, mutual funds, and IRAs. And the financial coach, they're more focused on helping you to create a budget and stick with it. But we, a financial coach, we're more interested in equipping you with the tools and the mindset. So the education piece on actually how to handle your money. And we want people to be stronger once we work with a person, and it's not a one-time thing. We like to build relationships to help people, and their families. So we would love to help people generationally. Did I say it right? Generationally. But yes, so if you need to get your finances on track and you don't know where to begin, you may greatly benefit from the guidance and the direction of a financial coach. Now, there's a company called Allianz out of the Netherlands. They done a survey of about 100 people age 44 to 75. They asked the question of what did people fear most. 39% of those said they fear death. 61% say they fear outliving their money. And as we know, due to the medicinal advances today, people are living longer these days. So money is running out if you haven't planned for it. And here we're talking about money on the move. Between the years of 1946 and 1964, there was 77.3 million people born during that time frame. And we have named this group of people the baby boomers. About 70% of those baby boomers of this demographic, they control 70% of America's wealth. And guess what? Of those people, 58% of them have not talked to a financial coach or a representative yet. And they're living, like as I said, longer, at least an average of 90 years. So what we're tasked to do now, we want to help protect and grow their assets because they're looking forward to knowing what to do with their monies, income distribution, and when the time comes for their money to be withdrawn, they need to know what to do with it. Wealth transfer or an encore career. But that's what me and my team do. And our plan is to have no family left behind. So 95% of the America, they make $100,000 or less. And this is probably kind of old slide. There's a lot of people still getting unemployment. But of those people, most of them have a job. They are in a 401k plan. They have term life insurance, rent a home, and they put money in a bank. And I'm not sure how many people how much interest does the bank pay on the money that you're saving. Right now, it's about 0.01%. But these people, this family A, they have minimal tax advantages. A lot of people don't know where they can save on their taxes. And we all want to minimize that tax debt as much as possible. And the majority of that population do not have no advisor or no plan for their financial futures or generationally. 5% of the wealthy America, they make $250,000 or more. They're business owners. They have money tied in index accounts and permanent life insurance. These people are homeowners. They have diversified portfolios. A lot of them are debt free, but a lot of them, they know how to maximize on tax advantages because they have elicited the help of a financial coach or a financial professional in helping them with their monies. Now, here's how we help. We have 6 steps. We have proprietary 6 steps of how we go about helping people or our potential clients. Number 1 is increased cash flow. There's not a money problem that more money won't solve. So we actually help them earn additional income, or we give them the knowledge of how and manage their expenses. Number 2, Perhaps a lot of people have college planning in the future for some young children, or maybe not, but a lot of people do. Three, emergency fund. We like to have people set up 3 to 6 months of income just to prepare for expenses that will come up. Hot water heaters, say a tire, flat tire. Who knows? Maybe somebody bumped your car and don't have insurance, and you're stuck with having to pay for it. But 6 months, 6 months emergency fund is typically what we want people to have. Proper protection. We want to be sure that people are protected properly. A lot of people have insurance, but we help people keep from paying more money for a particular coverage than another company. We're tied to about close to 100 different companies nationwide: Voya, Gerber, um, Fidelity. So we have several vendors that we use so we can match up our clients with the proper partner to have them, get the best possible outcome from our meeting. Because there's a lot of insurances out there, and there's a lot of different types out there, and we make sure that you have the correct coverage to protect your family and your assets. To build wealth, we teach how to strive to outpace inflation and reduce taxes. And of course, by doing that, we're providing professional money management. Preserve wealth to reduce taxation and to build a family legacy. A lot of people don't understand if they have items, say a home, some a legacy to leave. Once they pass and move along, if they don't have that any items in place like a will or a trust, probate will step in and divvy up, and it won't be pretty. It's not a fun thing. I'm not sure if any of you out there have had to deal with anything in probate, but it's not fun. And here, now we're going to turn the table a little while and just talk a little bit on how money gets taxed. We have 3 different categories: tax now, tax later, and tax advantage. Tax now are your monies that you're saving in your savings accounts, your CDs, brokerage accounts, and mutual funds. These items, as your money grow, as you put the money in, and as the money grows, it's getting taxed. Tax later are like your 401ks, your IRAs, annuities, or your pension plans. These monies, as the money go in, it's sitting there and growing, but when it comes time to withdraw your money, that's when Uncle Sam has his hand out. When your money has grown to its biggest growth potential, that's when they want it taxed. Tax advantage are your municipal bonds, your Roth IRAs, executive bonus plans, and your cash accumulation insurance policies. These items, as your money, when you put your money in, it's already been taxed, but as your money grows and gets larger and you're ready to withdraw it, no tax.
So I have
And a
let me
lot
ask
of
you this question in
uh-huh.
regards to these items right here, and I'm asking this question because I have a 401k, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm just curious, and of course I have a savings account
Mm-hmm.
because I'm trying to accumulate what you say the 6 months in the emergency funds. So
Yes.
I'm gonna actually need to create additional cash flow to fund my emergency fund. I'm just saying, it's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
It's the truth. So my question would be, I know I understand the tax now, the tax later, and the tax advantage.
Okay.
But for someone who has no idea as to what this means to them,
Mm-hmm.
what would be the first step that you would suggest that they do? And keeping in mind that their job does not have a 401k where they can participate in.
Gotcha. Okay. And that's where we come in and we sit down with people and go through those 6 steps. But
Okay.
to start saving, start saving as soon as possible anywhere is better than not saving at all. First of all, let me get that out there.
I
But
agree.
there are products out there that, say, for instance, like I mentioned, the bank, in a savings account, banks pay point 0.001 interest,
Not a whole lot.
but it's not a whole lot, so it grows very slowly. But in, for instance, a cash accumulation insurance policy, we have a vendor or partner that the minimum interest that those pay is 0.75 and have the opportunity to grow up to 15%. So in the
Okay.
stuff, a lot of people like that don't know about those types of policies. They just think I got an insurance plan or insurance policy, but they don't know how to work it, or they don't have the right plan, and that's where we step in. And just throw this little one bit out there. The lady who started Pampered Chef, she actually started her company by taking money out of her cash accumulation insurance policy.
Wow. Okay.
And Walt Disney too. Walt Disney went to a lot of banks. They didn't believe in his vision, would not loan him the money because he needed lots of money. He used cash value insurance to start his to Disney
Oh.
World.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and those things can be looked up. I don't think I have the slides today showing that, but it's best to start somewhere. But the best thing to do is just to sit down with the coach to go through, go through your finances, really.
Okay. Okay. Well, okay. I just wanted to, while I had the question, I wanted to stop and ask, and you can continue.
Okay. So it was about finished. So now today or this evening, I would just like to encourage everyone to contact me to get set up with a complimentary means free financial strategy. We do this free for all of our potential clients. We'll go through the financial needs analysis, go through what's coming in your household, what's going out. And I would be remiss if I didn't offer you the other options, the referral basis revenue sharing program, where if you can come on with us and be as a referral partner or part-time or twin career. This is the only company of our caliber that offers part-time positions with the company. And then later on, who knows, maybe you want to be full-time and become a senior broker. But knowledge is not power unless it is applied. And then I just have a few questions for you. Your money, your goals. Are you confident with where our economy is going? Do you feel your retirement accounts are absolutely safe?
No.
What are your goals with your retirement money? If you do have money in a 401k, what are your goals for that? By what age do you plan on using it? How much of that do you plan on using every year after you retire? What other sources of income would you have in retirement? Do you only have a 401k? Do you not have a 401k? Do you not have anything? What is your biggest concern when it comes to your retirement accounts? Is it taxes, uncertainty, loss in the market, or running out of money, or all of them? And are you opposed to having a financial advantage most people don't know about? And I wanted to show, I do have something else I pulled up. Let's see if I can find it. Not that. Where did it go? Okay, can you see this?
Not on that screen.
Not on that screen. So let me go back to share it. I think I can share. Do I need to move it? Still can't?
No, on your PowerPoint presentation still showing.
It's still up. Right, let me do this. I wanted to show everybody this, and this is real, and anybody can pull it up. It is real time. Close. I didn't close out. We go back to StreamYard. I'm sorry, y'all. Bear with me.
Oh no, you're fine. But what I will do, I will share, some of the things that I have with our listeners as far as my savings and my financial roadmap is, I guess I want to say,
Mm-hmm.
is that in addition to having the 401k that I have
Mm-hmm.
actually participated in since I've been with ASCAP, and honestly,
Mm-hmm.
I would actually have more money. Let me just be honest. I would
Uh-huh.
have more money in my 401k
Uh-huh.
if it wasn't for two things. Number one,
Uh-huh.
when the stock market crashed, it did go down. And
Mm-hmm.
then number two, I have taken out a few loans on, through my 401k plan. So
Mm-hmm.
I have, there's a benefit to having a 401k, and if you don't touch it, your money will grow like it's supposed to. But if you're like me, if you find yourself, on hard times, for me, that's what it's there for. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I have
Yes.
had to dip into my 401k, but I thank God that I haven't had to do it to the point where I was not, you know how I think they call it a withdrawal. And when you withdraw,
Mm-hmm.
you are then like you have to wait. You
You're
can't,
penalized.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you're penalized, so
And
you
you're
can't.
penalized. Yes.
And it's crazy, so it's like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, so I can do a loan as opposed to doing a withdrawal, because through the
Mm-hmm.
loan, at least I'm paying myself back,
There you go.
you
Yes.
know. And then I have an E-Trade account, and I would love to show you guys my E-Trade. I'm not ashamed of it, and I'm not like what they call I don't even know if I can get on through this particular browser without knowing my
Mm-hmm.
password and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I have an E-Trade account. Yeah, okay. Ask
Mm-hmm.
block. This is not my it's blocked. Okay, but
Because
anyway,
that's tied to the stock markets. Because we all know the stock markets go up and down, and
and it
like I
too has
explained with
seen
a
yes.
yes, but with a cash value accumulation policy, what happens is with the 0.75, you have money there as you're going. If the stock goes down, you're
Mm-hmm.
locked in at your rate. You're locked in, so your earnings won't go down. You make money. You still making money if the stock goes down. The stock market goes up, your earnings goes up
Okay.
and levels with the stock market. If of course if it goes down again, you're locked in at your last highest um, interest rate. So it
Interesting.
doesn't go up and down with the stock market.
Okay. I am going to show you your um
Can you
what
see
you
that?
want to see. Yep.
Oh, okay. Yes,
That.
I just wanted everybody to see that. That's the U.S. debt clock. You can pull that up, Google U.S. The debt clock, and as
Wow.
you can see, those numbers are continuously going up.
Wow. Wow.
Are you able to see those years? And my thing is, and in the year of 2026, January of 2026, there was a tax rate put in. I forgot which president did that, but it's going to change, and the tax rates may go up or they may go down. But looking at the way our world and economy is going, I'm just going to pose the question, which way would you think taxes would go? We done spent out how many billions of dollars on stimulus packages? The
Yeah.
United States,
I mean,
it operates on money. We need money to pay our debt, to get that debt ratio down, as you can see there.
yes, everything is going up. Everything.
Yes.
Taxes, everything. Property taxes, revenue taxes, everything. Taxes, and groceries going up, gas
Mm-hmm.
going up, clothes going up. So we need to be trying to create cash flow.
Yes. Or put your money somewhere where it's safe
Put money somewhere
and
where
where it can still grow. Yes. And I wanted to put my contact
yes,
information up
I was
there.
getting ready to ask you to have here set up a free consultation with Donna. What is
Yes.
your contact information, ma'am?
Okay. My email is donna.f.gorman,
Donna
Gorman, at gmail.com.
Okay, that was Donna.F.Gorman.
Gorman, Gorman,
Mm-hmm.
at gmail.com. Yes. Or they can go to my website because I actually operate on the umbrella of my website, and that's JudahFirstEnterprises.com. So www.judah,
First dot
mm-hmm.
Judah
Enterprise,
First. All
JudahFirstEnterprises.com.
right. Do y'all hear that? Y'all have two options on reaching her. Please, by all means,
Yes, and it's
in
free
the
financial.
market to get your finances in order, please, by all
Yes.
means, reach out to financial strategist Donna Gorman, and she can be reached. Of course, here's the information. We're going to post that right there and give you guys time enough to write that down. You can set up a free, you see how I bolded, I made it all caps so you guys know that it's a
Free.
free
Free.
consultation, and she's going to
Yes.
give you information on how you can become a little bit more what they call knowledgeable about your
That's right.
finances and how you can maintain what we consider or what the world would consider financial stability. You
Mm-hmm.
know, so
And reduce your tax liability. Yes.
y'all hear
Everybody
that?
wants to reduce taxes.
So part two, she's going to divulge some financial nuggets that she say we don't know about, y'all. So
Most people don't.
most people, I'm one of most people, you know, I'm one of the most people. And then what I did say when you had up the screen on the people who has rent houses and buy. So I was like, I'm in the middle because I have something that's on this side and I have something that's on that side. So it's like I fall in the middle there somewhere. But nonetheless,
Yes.
thank you, Donna. I appreciate you taking the time today to give us a head start on our on our road to financial stability. And I look forward to the additional information, the nuggets that you have for us on part two. And I want
Thank you
to
so much
thank,
for having me.
oh, you're welcome. And I want to thank each and every one of our listeners, our viewers. And I am going to try and put some of this on the Mama Goose audio podcast because this was a wealth of information. And I don't just want, the viewers to get this. I want all of my listeners to have this information. So it's probably going to air also on the Mama Goose podcast on anchor.fm, Spotify, Apple, and Google. So here again, and before we go, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna give it to y'all one more time before we go, because this is new and I want y'all to. Hey, are you thirsty for some inspiration and good energy? Why not sip on a piping hot cup of spiritual tea? If you want to get the real life juice, simply listen to the podcast with Mama Goose. Did you see? Did it freeze? Or did it go through? Because it froze up on
the video.
Oh, okay. It froze up on my end. Okay, awesome.
Okay, I saw it.
Okay. Awesome. And I just want to thank you guys for joining the Mama Goose Show, where we say let's talk real talk, and it's real talk about everything. So thank you guys for joining us today, and we look forward, hallelujah, to our next episode, which will air on June 28th. And once again, our guest will be financial strategist Donna Gorman. I am Valerie Champion, aka Mama Goose. I love you with the love of Christ, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Be blessed and be a blessing. Thank you, my dear sister.
All right.